It's in my head right now because Ryan said, "Come on," or something similar. Fuck me. I could not get my gun on target with my head, sir. We lost A.
Apparently.
Oh, I didn't realize they had totally capped it.
There's a Bretta on it?
Thanks, Italy. We can always count on you to spice up the match. So sorry. Yeah. But this is the map that Gaijin has given us. I have no choice but to spawn camp that man.
I thought that's how Warzone works. Fight on the actual map about who has the right to spawn camp the other one at the end.
Yeah. I think you'll find that might makes right. Oh no, I lost my transmission.
Hans, the transmission is broken. Bruh.
Thank you, Blueberry. I've been saved.
Mechadollar.
Oh, we played it a few times on his stream.
There's an
It was
FD
funny
4005
because-
on the point. Or
Well,
front of the
I
point.
have no knowledge of the game at all, but apparently Wolf does. I don't know if he has it or just like watched it or
Fucking
what.
sniped from their spawn by a goddamn M18 before I
While
got
you
to
were
see.
streaming it,
I'm
and
incredible.
me and Wolf were watching you play it, you would like do something, and then Wolf would be like, "Yeah, that's the player." Sometimes you'd be like, "No, what is he doing?"
That
No,
mad
that's
man.
completely fair. Sometimes you could tell. Sometimes I'm playing and I'm like, I'm being smart. I'm here to win. And sometimes I want crawlers.
Well, yeah, he was with you with the crawler horde. He was like, "Yes, this is funny." But then like once you started like more tryharding, because the other guy was being a dickhead, you would do something and Wolf would be like, "Oh yeah, there it is." And then like it would, or like sometimes he'd be like, "No, I would do this," and then like sometimes he would be right, sometimes he would be wrong. It was funny watching the like attempt of backseating
He rolled
for a
out
game
the-
that I had just nothing about, no knowledge
It
about.
sounds- Anybody help me?
I'm coming at max speed. If you turn on your tow cable, I can pull you away.
Where the fuck is that chariot?
I don't have either of
I
my
just
trucks.
helped my friend repair it. That's...
Holy shit, that's an American Heavy. I got its gunner. No, I got its fuel I hit it in the side of the turret and blew up the fuel tank.
Real.
That's crazy.
Oh, I love American Heavies. Alright, I got you covered. I got you covered.
Dude, what you Saving Private Ryan, mate?
I got you, son. You ain't dying today. Hurry, Thunder Hall, beautiful 4-stack.
Have this.
Just get hit again.
That artillery
Private
knocked
Noda.
my fucking tread.
Yeah? There's
You
a
did.
KV-1
You did.
behind me.
It's looking at me.
Uh-oh. There's a guy up the hill as well. I am doomed. The guy up the hill got shot. I'm saved.
No, you're gonna die to that KVI. We already know this is a fact, Kevin.
We both shot each other in the same spot for no damage.
What do you mean he shot you for your fucking Panzer Vor?
Yeah, I know. We both shot each other in the breach block and did nothing.
I got a hella deal at Doritos at my work right now,
Yo.
where you can buy 2 packs for $1.99.
Whoa, that's
That went
almost
great.
affordable Doritos.
That is affordable Doritos.
Why are
It was
M24s
fucking
invincible? Hello?
I don't know. I'm not penning anything with
I-
with my fucking Panzer.
I just penned a Panzer IV and redded his entire crew.
Jesus
I just
Christ,
shoot him with
Matt.
2 APHG shells.
Have a good day.
Thank you, come again.
Thank you. Come again. I do not know. Help me. I am under the water.
You met him at the Indian sex party. Thank you.
Oh
Come
yeah.
again.
Oh yeah. You check. Oh no, airplane.
Can I say that?
You've been to an Indian sex party in real life, so it's not like a gesture.
Yeah.
Dude,
I'm Indian myself, just the other kind, so
I'm
it's
being-
fine, right?
Yeah.
I'm being sexually assaulted by an airplane. Help me, please. He's touching me. And wait. Oh.
I hope I would never have to see that word again.
Which one? Indian or sex party?
I think they meant Mr. Hands.
Oh.
What is the best opinion on... What is the opinion on aeromorphs? Oh, airplanes?
Oh
Anthropomorphic
no.
Airplanes?
No.
No,
I
hang
got
on.
a guy who's really into those.
Oh.
I've seen some cute airplane anime girls.
Yeah, the
That I'll
anime
fuck
girls
with,
I can
but-
do.
But
Right,
the
as soon as
aeromorphs,
we
I
start-
ain't gonna. I ain't getting
I
anywhere
don't
near
like
that.
the aeromorphs. I like personified, yeah. Like Azur Lane and Kansai Collection shit, right?
Yeah.
Good.
Now you're in a whole new subject.
But
alright?
now you're like turning into some weird shit.
Uh-huh.
That's like. Yeah, some weird
Actually,
shit.
Soldry didn't send me aeromorph porn that one time. It was different. Soldry sent me. He was like, Trim, look at this, out of nowhere, and he games me a picture of a guy just. It's a drawing of a guy just fucking an airplane with 2 tits on it. Like it didn't have like any other features. It was just tits on a plane. And I was like, why do you like have this?
Was the plane
And
good
he was
looking?
like, I don't remember what kind of plane it was. It was modern.
Ooh.
But I was like, why do you have this, by the way? And he was kind of like, I found it. I thought it was funny. I'm like, okay.
I found it on that subreddit I follow. I mean,
Yeah, I found it on that Discord I'm in. And I was like, He was just sticking his dick in, like, the fucking ventilation. Like, it didn't even have a pussy. He was just sticking his dick in some metal holes.
like in Star Wars. Sir, they're in the ventilation shaft.
Yeah.
I'm running out.
It was like that
Like the-
scene of, you know, like, the gif of Yoda crawling up your urethra?
Yeah.
It was like that.
I honestly hate it when that happens.
Which, by the way, that sentence sounds a lot weirder for anyone who doesn't know that GIF, so I'm just gonna hope everyone in chat knows what GIF I'm talking about. I did the, I did the, like, application that you do to, like, things, and like Liminal, it was kind of just startup. It's not really a corporate, it's indie. But it was just kind of like, hey, we are VTubers, let's make a group kind of deal, right? Real loose. And the interview, I thought it went terribly for like the first while, because chat, if you've ever seen me like do first time collabs or like interact with people for the first time on stream, I'm always just the worst, but like in a good way. I know you guys like watching it because I'm like this fucked up train wreck that keeps saying the worst shit, right?
There's a gun beneath me.
But I eventually landed on my feet and kind of started rolling with it, but I was very awkward at first. But initially, of course, the question gets answered, or asked, so tell me about like your lore for your VTuber. Do you have any? And I'm like, oh no.
Ah!
So I had to sit there in a call while
Help me,
applying
I'm
to a
drowning.
VTuber group and explain to them, okay, so Jimmy Carter and Pizza the Hut, I owe them money. So they come to try and kill me, and yeah, and like this other shit. And then I brought up at the time we were still called the Poop Shitters, all of us that I'm here in voice chat with and all of them. So I was like, yeah, I'm in another group. It's not like a formal group, so it wouldn't have any overlapping ties with this group. Oh yeah, what's that group called? Who's in it? Poop Shitters.
It's worse that you said poop, 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 poop.
Yeah.
Yo, the
And so I'm like,
this is a hell of a
I
group.
sound like an idiot. I said, I'm gonna kill myself. And so I was able to make a good joke out of it. Because naturally they were like, oh, yeah. I'm like, I know how it sounds, blah, blah. I made a joke about how, if you guys don't get me in, I'll just assume it was because of the poop shitter thing. And they're like, yeah, we were talking about it with everyone with their applications, and there was this one guy, and he was kind of cool until they started talking about, like, poop and shit, and I was like, yeah. So after we started doing that, Nat, I was like, okay, maybe this interview's not going terribly, that we're, like, both joking about how awkward I am, you know? But for, like, a week or two, they were like, we'll let you know, and then they're like, hey, we actually want a second interview. Oops. And then I did not get in. I didn't get into that group. And I was kind of like, dang, that's a shame. I thought both of my interviews went really well. I kind of got along with everyone I talked with. Oh well. I wasn't too
Open the
good
chat.
about it because I didn't think I was going to get in. Because I have low standards. Or low expectations, I mean. But then immediately after I didn't get in, I get invited to like the streamer Discord for their friends, and like a bunch of them are like, hey, we should like do collabs and shit, and I did a few collabs with some of them. So I was kind of like, I wonder why I didn't get in, even though I immediately like hit it off with a bunch of people, and then they immediately like asked me to like do a bunch of shit with them. That's kind of strange. So then a while later, I kind of mentioned that, and they tell me that the way that they had things set up was that because it was kind of just a friend group trying to formalize into a group and not a real corpo, they didn't want to bring in anyone that, like, it would be a shame if you bring somebody into the friend group that, like, one person just kind of really doesn't like them, right? So everyone in the group was allowed to veto one applicant if they wanted. And I was vetoed by a
It's because of
certain
the poop
member.
shitting.
No, I was vetoed, and I was told the reason that I was vetoed is because this person, a guy, didn't like the idea of getting other guys in the group, and he was described as the people I talked to as a man hater. And so he really didn't want any other dudes in the group.
You man
Yeah,
hater.
a man hater. And so I was vetoed, even though everyone, apparently everyone I talked to liked me, and I did really well in my interviews, but I got vetoed by one dude, and they just couldn't do anything about it. And I have never met or interacted with him at all, I don't think. Maybe the second interview, because it was a large group. But I've never one-on-one interacted with him in my life.
Me and a Jag Panzer have been upside down at A since the start of the round.
Should I come help you?
I didn't want to interrupt the story. There's been a Puma trying to flip me the entire time.
I'm on my way.